Hey, it's Joy again. Hi. I was going to show you. This is my caddy that I have underneath my sewing machine that I made that has a little pocket that's got mostly pins and stuff in it. A smaller pocket. It's got my large pocket, and then it's got a little pocket to put my stilettos and seam ripper and stuff in it. Now I'm fixing to show you everything that I keep in them pockets and what I use them for and how it's nice to have them. Alright, my stiletto pocket. I have this one. I have the little purple thing. That's all it's called, is the little purple thing to turn corners. I have this little thing, just pretty much found it. Decided to use it to turn corners, to march corners out. This and this was bought together. It's marble handle. You take them out, you put them back in. There's my seam ripper. There's my stiletto. When the seam ripper gets dull, you can order the refills on Amazon. And then this come with it. It's got for my touch screen on my sewing machine. And then in this end, it's got the pen that you can write with that washes out. That you can write on fabric with that washes out. I've got several refills for it. Hold on, I'll get the refills and show you what they look like, because it's nice to have. Hold on, let me open them. They're still in the plastic. Alright, this is what they look like. They're called, let me turn it right, Pilot Faxon Ball Erasing That Works. It's fine point, 0.7 millimeters blue gel ink, and it fits several different things. And I ended up getting 3 packs of them off Amazon. Okay, and my center big pocket, I have my Granger scissors. Best scissors I've ever had in my life. Never used them to cut anything but fabric. Not one thing has ever been cut with these besides fabric. I keep the case on them when I'm not using them. I keep this little pair of snips in my center pocket. This also has, you push it up and it locks it. Here is from Missouri Star Quilt Company. It's a corner poker outer thing. You use it to push your corners out. And then I've got this. I got it off Amazon. Maybe at Missouri Star, not sure. But you can press down your seams, and it works pretty good instead of having to get up and iron every seam. And then I have this little Quilt-A-Day electric seam ripper. You turn it on. I sewed this just to use it. Well, put your finger on it. I can't do this like this. Trying to. There we go. Let's see if I get back in this frame. It don't cut the fabric, but it cuts the threads. to tear a seam out pretty fast. There we go. Normally, it don't even take that long. It takes a split second to do it. But trying to do something on the camera, it takes longer. Alright, for the smaller pocket, I have this. It's help to mark seams. I can't remember what it's called. It's a Clover. It was made by Clover, but it helps to mark fabric. Then I have a chalk fabric pen that is Fons and Porter, and they're refillable. And then I have this Clover chalk pen. It's got a tip on it. All you do is mark. Can you see that? No, not really. Yeah, you can. Right there. The mark ain't made. And when it's empty, you can take the top off and you can buy a refill for it. And then these are on top of all of it. These are my quilting gloves. They are Pons and Porter. They've got the little grippies on them, so when you're sewing your quilting your quilt, or using something to where your hands are slipping, you can wear these, and it helps keep a grip on your fabric. Alright, my pen pocket. I've got just an orange pen, blue pen, another blue pen, and a teal green pen, and then I have these little pointy scissors. Oh crap. Tweezers. Sorry guys. These little pointy tweezers. I love having them. And this all goes in that pocket. Second pocket, I put these three things in first. Then I put my gloves on top of it. The large pocket, first thing I put in, my scissors. Then I put my seam ripper. I put my snips, my holes, and my poker. The last pocket has all of my seam ripper, my stilettos, my purple thingy. That's what I have in that. Sorry, I had to take a drink. And then over here on my sewing table, I have my little pin cushion that velcros off. See, it's got the velcro on the bottom. You take it over your table, use it, bring it back over here, put it back down. And then this is the thread catcher. And of course, it's got cats on it because I love cats. That's what I put all my extra thread in. Alright. Let's bring you over here. Of course, the box of Kleenexes. Then I've got these, 3 of them. I'll show you what they're used for. Alright. Right here on my sewing machine. You take the flat edge, put it in next to that. That way you make sure that you keep 1/4 of an inch. You run your fabric up against it to keep an automatic 1/4 of an inch. I got 3 different sizes in that. I've got my little bobbin holder with my empty bobbins and other bobbins in it. This, let me back up so you can see it. That is a thread cutter. When you chain stitch and you've got a whole bunch of things stitched together, instead of having to clip them, you put the thread in between the grooves and it clips it. As it gets dull, you pull it out, turn it around. When it gets too dull in the whole thing, I have this glass jar with old pins and sewing blades and rotary blades in it. I'll take that used rotary blade and put it in that, and it's still plenty sharp enough to cut threads. The other day, I got me one of these. That's got beeswax in it to use on your threads. One of my friends in my sewing group made me this with my name embroidered on it to put on my sewing desk. I've got it right there with my cup on it. And then I've got a thread stand. That way I can use big things of thread on my Baby Lock Avenger 2. My Baby Lock has all them different stitches. It also does embroidery or just lettering, just plain lettering. You got 3 different speeds. You got a thread cutter, a needle down, a foot presser, a pressure foot up and down. You've got right back here, so I can back up. Use your knee to raise your pressure foot up and down. Okay, when you're threading your machine, you start, you go down, up, across, down, up, and then back down. You go behind this little kit back here, and you come across this, cut your thread, put your pressure foot down, click the button, and it's an automatic threader. I love my Baby Lock Avenger 2. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. It's got pretty much anything and everything you'd want in a sewing machine. But I would recommend anyone that wants a sewing kit. They've got these on Amazon. They come in a little bag. The only thing it didn't have in it was it didn't have the floss. I keep the floss in there to clean out my sewing machine thread guides. But it comes with all this stuff, these little like makeup mascara brushes and stuff. My favorite one to clean with is this one. It also comes with this tiny Phillips head screwdriver, and the one that I use all the time, the flathead, I keep it in my sewing machine to take my plate off to clean my bobbin area. Well, that's just a little bit of stuff that I showed you that I've got that I enjoy having and I would recommend getting. Thanks for watching. I'll be making another video later. See ya. Subscribe.